Hello, hello. Welcome. Let me check my settings. All right. Let's see. Settings look good. Welcome. I'm going to be packing some orders today, but I sold my bookshelf that I usually have over there where I like cut stuff and pack things. I sold that bookshelf. So we're over here right now, and I'm going to pack stuff over here so that you can see me, and then I don't have to move my whole setup again and everything. So we're gonna pack some orders here right now. I'm pulling up. Sorry, my dogs are crazy as always. We're gonna refresh. And again, I have to haven't ordered more packing bags yet because I just kind of want to use these first. Plus, I haven't been home to order them. If I thought about it, I would have done it when I placed an order for beanies while at Anime Ink, but I didn't think of it. So we are going to just trim these down. And those scissors aren't cutting it well, so I'm just going to take the rotary cutter to it over here. And then I might as well cut some more over here while we're waiting, because that's 4. And let's see how many open orders we have. I have 8. So let me cut one more of those. You guys are being crazy. Joey's baking cookies. So I've been going in there and stealing cookie dough. All right, 6, and then this will be 8. And I'm gonna tape these up real quick. Sorry I didn't get to do this before I went live. But I'm gonna take my mic off and tape these over there, and then I'll be ready for packing. So you'll probably still be able to hear me, but hopefully the tape won't be very loud. Stop. You're so funny. I also already packed my business card. Oh, well, I packed them in my fanny pack, and my fanny pack is right here. So I could, what is 8 business cards gonna hurt? We'll pack them. And then at the convention, I'll just have a QR code on hand for them to scan. I have noticed that if I have a QR code, and if the internet's working, of course, I do get like instant follows because they have to scan that QR code, and like they go ahead and follow it so that they have it on hand. And for the most part, everyone stays followed. Because like usually the people that wanted to follow me possibly wanted something from my shop and liked what I had. But like when I do the follow me for like a free pin or something, sometimes I will get unfollows with that, especially on YouTube, because they wanted the free merchandise. So I understand that. But like the QR codes where if they're like, give a business card, and then I'm like, I ran out of business cards. Usually they're understanding, and I'm just like, you can take a picture of this QR code or scan it. And it always comes in handy to have at your table. I recommend if you don't have one, or if like you forget to bring your business cards, if you have a banner, I usually just tell people they can take a picture of my banner because it says in like big letters, Lying Around Sewing. And then I just tell them that they can find me on all social media with that name, which is true for me. Okay. Got those packed up. I'm also almost out of my Ocean City cards, too. Alright, I'll put those there. And then I'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think actually I have 7 orders. One of them, probably 6 orders that are going to go out. One of them is for an Appa that is not going out currently. And then one of them is for a Vaporeon, which we're going to work on today. And I have these Korok bucket hats. I did have these for sale on my Etsy, and all 3 that I had sold out pretty fast. So these are not currently in my shop right now, but check back after this weekend, especially beginning of November. I'm going to try to restock my whole website and a little bit of Etsy and put these up on there if I have any left over. But I want to make more, and I have plenty of the base bucket hat. All right, starting with our first order, we have Jared from Oregon got a black Team Aqua bandana. I'm so happy that these Aqua bandanas have been doing good. I think that they make super easy, fast Halloween costumes. And I'm glad people like them, even though I have like a free pattern released on my YouTube. I'm happy that people are still interested in it. So I just slide that in there, and a business card, and Ocean City Comic-Con card. Tape, be ready. And let's see. Alright, good. I still have a pen. So this was for Jared, and it was black bandana. And we can put it right there for now. I like to show the stack, but this is the stack that I have to pull from. So I don't want to cover it up yet. So let's see. Which one is next? All right. We have another black Team Aqua Bandana. And this one is going to Curie in Florida. Business card. All right, tape. Cookie dough. Thank you, love. Daisy is so jealous right now. She wants cookie dough. All right, Curie with another black bandana. Now we have Michael, who wants a dark green link hat. Check for fuzzy. So Anime Week, or not Anime Weekend, Anime Inc. was really good. I ended up doing better than I did last year, which is surprising because a lot of people didn't do as good as they did last year. But also, I feel like if I had more stock last year, I would have not beat with this year's sales. But because last year I had back-to-back conventions, I didn't have as much time to prep, so I just had to take what I had, which was, and what I remade, which is still a lot. I like worked my butt off for like a week to just make a bunch of hats, and they sold really good. And this year they sold really good too, but not as good as I feel like they did last year. I think this year was like a couple of different things. I also didn't sell anywhere near as many Kirby's as I did last year, but also Kirby was a lot more popular because of the game release. But I do want to go again. I still really enjoy the convention. And it's always a good time. I really like the vibes.
But I think that a lot of people didn't make as much as they were expecting. Because I know I wasn't. I was hoping to make more. I was kind of hoping Anime Weekend and this one would bring me in about the same. But now I'm hoping that Anime Weekend brings me in more because I'm going to be really sad if I don't make more than I did at this one. But I discussed, like, I think I give my total in the vlog, and that vlog will go up. It'll probably be about a month away because I still have the wedding video coming, and then I still have our honeymoon video coming. But then that next Friday should be Anime Inc. And then the one after that should be Anime Week in Atlanta. And I'll discuss a little more then about like totals and expenses and everything. And then that next week you should be able to get tabs on how Anime Weekend went. So my goal is we're gonna pack these up and after that make a Vaporeon hat. And then after that, if we're still going, I cut out some Totoro hats that I'm really excited about. It's the first time I've ever made a Totoro. Also, this was a dark green link for Cassandra in Maryland, actually. Forgot to say that one. Yeah, I'm super excited for these Totoro hats. I hope that they turn out the way that I visioned it. But they're gonna be gray on the outside, with little gray ears and half his face and his nose. I don't know if I'll be able to give him whiskers. I'm gonna look into it. And then on the inside, it's gonna be white or like a cream color. I really wanted to do cream, but I didn't have any in stock in my fabric colors. So right now it's gonna be white. And then on the inside, white for the sleeve arms, it's gonna have his little like triangles that he has on his chest, and it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, kind of like a, I don't know, not like a stair step, kind of like a triangle, like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But they're gonna be the little triangles that are on his chest, and hopefully that'll like feel very Totoro. Because if it didn't have those little arrows, it would still look like Totoro with the face and stuff, but it just, I don't know, I needed those arrows on there somewhere. And I was like, well, I could put white ones on the outside on his gray, but in his picture, it's white belly with gray triangles, white, not gray with white triangles. That was a little confusing, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Did I even put a business card in here? I don't think so. Should I open it back up? Oh, cookie! Mmm. These are slamming. Mmm. I love chocolate chips. Look at that cookie. Good job, love. Very good. Just carve down this cookie. Nope. There we go. I should probably just take this whole piece off. Please don't ever judge my product by how well the packaging on the outside looks. I promise I make my stuff good quality on the inside of the package. Because I know it'd be looking ratchet sometimes. Okay, this is going to Sam in Maryland. Ooh, got the Maryland people. I don't know why I needed to put that on there. Sam with the blue bandana. And then we have another dark green link for Ashley in Iowa. Woo! I had somebody message me that was interested in a Vaporeon hat. They messaged me last night and asked if it could get there before Halloween and like what shipping they needed to pick on the order. And I told them, you know, I think ground shipping would be fine, but priority for sure it would get there. But that I had one made, and that if they ordered either today, which was yesterday, or tomorrow, today, I could ship it out and get it there on time. But it got to be around like 1 o'clock today, and I hadn't got an order, and I was already messaging someone else on Etsy, and so I was like, just to let you know, I'm going out of town Thursday, and I won't be back till after Halloween. So if you want the Vaporeon hat and you want to get it before Halloween, you might want to order it soon. And he was like, just place the order, thank you. And I was like, perfect. I don't have one. I technically do have one made, but it's in my car and it's packed in a bag somewhere with all my convention stuff and probably buried. But I have the pieces cut out, so I'm just going to remake another one. So that I have that one for Anime Ink, because I'm not trying to take away my extra inventory if I don't have to. Because I really need that inventory. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and print that Vaporeon label. And we'll set that aside. Let me pick all the labels for this. Can I help you, puppies? What are you doing here, huh? Sir? Nudge me. Who do you think you are? There's a dog at the dog shop that's named Kelsey. And they spell it Kel and then C, like the ocean, like SEA. And I'm like, that's interesting. Oh, we have an address. Okay, I'm gonna message this person and see. They just have a number. I think they have so and so road, and then after it has like 123. But I don't know if that's apartment number. I don't know if that's suite. So I need to message that person too. But these over here are extra. I made 2 extra dark green link hats. And then I made 2 extra Team Aqua bandanas that are blue. And we can, oh, and I also made a black one. Forgot about that. Let's see if this will print. Make sure it doesn't show on camera. I also usually have my iPad on hand so I could like just shoot this person a message. But it is also buried in my car somewhere. So I'm just stand up and type it real quick. All right, easy peasy, that's sent. Now let's work on a Vaporeon. I do need to cut out the white part of the little head gills, and I need to cut out the dark blue and its eyes. And then I need the eyes are in black felt. So I gotta see if I have some over here. Yeah, I should be able to get it out of that. No problem. Go ahead and throw these labels on too. Well, never mind. I'll just put these over here. I got another cookie, but I also want to show off my Patreon reward for November. He's a little acorn, but he kind of looks very like fall, kind of witchy too. But he's a little acorn guy. And he has a little pattern on the top of his head. He kind of looks like an acorn, and he's got his little acorn nub at the top. I love him. He's probably one of my favorites. Like, I really liked Pumpkin Kirby and Turkey Kirby, but I think he ranks higher than Turkey Kirby. He's just so cute. Oh, and B Kirby. I think Kirby is my top tier. But if you're interested in him, you can sign up on my Patreon. It is patreon.com/linearoundsewing. And for $20, you can get a plushie that is like 3 inches. That's how big he is. And you also get a matching sticker, which is about 2.5 inches or so. Yeah, so you can get him. And as much as it pains me, you can't get him any other way except through Patreon. The only way would be if I made like a bigger size version. I don't know if I would, but I it wouldn't be this exact size. It wouldn't be the perfect stress ball palm size acorn Kirby. And the stickers, I might be limited run. It depends because I do really love that sticker. Or I would really love him as a sticker because my B Kirby, I did order a lot of those so that I could have extras. But the plushie, you can only get through my Patreon. Okay, gotta find some white felt too. Usually I have a stack of it. No. No. Hmm. I have a big piece of white felt somewhere that's like folded, but I can't find it. So this will be enough for now. Hmm. All right, we're just gonna cut the eyes first really quick because they won't take long. So there's one eye. I've had a couple of people buy my Splatoon hat pattern off of Etsy, and that just makes me so happy. I hope I see so many Splatoon cosplays this Halloween season. Joey and I are going to help my mom with some trick or treaters, and I think we're gonna dress up as Team Magma and hand out candy. for her, and she gets a lot of trick-or-treaters, so I'm excited to see if anyone recognizes our Team Magma cosplays, their costumes. Right now it's time to cut the eyes. And I just cut little circles. And make sure that they stay circles. Looking good, looking good. Let's see. I'll try to play music again, and see if you can hear it. One time I played it though, and my mic didn't pick it up. So we have the little eyes cut out, and the pupils for the eyes, and they're just gonna go on like this. Sit those over there. Okay, let's wait for this ad to go away, and then let's see if you can hear it at all. Okay, sounds like it's coming through. Let me turn it down a little bit, maybe. I always think lo-fi just sounds very Minecrafty. Okay, we'll see. It might cut out in and out pretty bad when I'm talking. You might not be able to hear it, but we'll see. Hopefully, when I'm quiet, though, it'll be nice to have in the background. Okay. So this dark blue I'm not able to use. Let me make sure I have more dark blue. Otherwise, I'll make that work. my dark blue, but I don't see any. Now I have Papa fur all over me. I have to find a better way to organize that. Alright, well, we'll just make this work. I'm going to try to cut it this way. It needs to kind of be this way with the stretch. But since it's not a piece that has to stretch a lot, I think it'll be okay. You love? Ooh, these are soft. Still. I like these better, but it might be because they're not set all the way. They're mushy inside.
They're still hot. They're cooked. But you're talking about them being raw.
No, I don't think they're raw. I just think that they haven't like.
I think the chocolate's pretty gooey.
So good. But yes, I'm gonna cut this not with the stretch, and it should still be fine because this piece is not one that has to stretch a whole lot. So I think it'll be okay, and we'll find out. Usually I would do this with the rotary cutter real fast, but this will take me about the same speed than it would to get up and take everything over there and cut it and all that fun stuff. And now this piece will be a little bit more complicated, but it's going to be the white little like fin thing that goes at the top. We're going to cut out 2 pieces of this. And I am going to pin this because it is going to want to move a lot, and it has the little like swoops in it. And I want to make sure that those are even for the most part. actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. And then I put right sides together, sew it, turn it inside out, and it gives it like a depth. And then I do little lines to give it more like structure, like support, so it'll stand up, and to give it the design texture. Okay, now let's break out the sewing machine. So this is what I have going for Totoro. We have ears, and then this is the inside design that I was talking about. I think that reads Totoro, right? And this will be on the inside, and it'll have like a white pocket here. And then on the outside, it'll have gray. So hopefully you guys will get to see what the finished product of that looks like later. I was going to do one first because I cut 6, but I was going to do one and see how it turned out and if I liked it. And then do more if it did turn out good. Okay, I guess I can put this back on unless it's going to be too obnoxious. I can make it right there. You guys can still hear me. Yeah. Oh, I left my white thread in here. I love the smell of baked cookies because it reminds me of Christmas. So I like to sew things in order with like the color that I'm using of thread. So like I like to do all of the colors. Excuse me, advertisement. No. So like right now I have white and I want to sew all white things. But to do that, I have to sew this first in white. But then I have to put the lines on it, which have to be black. And then I have to put this on it, where I have to use dark blue thread. Sometimes I sew it in black because it's not super noticeable. But then I have to go like back to white to sew it all together because I just use white thread on this because with this you really can't see it when it gets turned inside out, even though I do have like almost the exact color in thread. I just don't really use that unless I'm doing detailing, like for Splatoon hats that have the spots. If it's going to be seen from the outside, like eyes, things like that, I will do it in as close a thread color as I can. But like white works for this, and white works for this on the like inside seams. So first thing, I like to do the eyes and get those finished. Even though I don't use them till like, it's like the very last thing I sew on the hat. Just for some reason, I'm like, let me do the eyes. I think it's also so I don't forget to like cut them out. I want to do another sewing tutorial video. I would love to release another pattern, whether it be free or purchased pattern. So let me know if you guys have anything in mind. I have the Team Aqua bandana tutorial, and I would love to do a Team Magma tutorial. And that one is a little more complicated, of course, because it's like more of a hood. And if you were to do the like shirt with it, then you need to get your size. And so that makes things a little bit more complicated when you throw sizes in there. But I think my plan is going to be to do the old trace a t-shirt that you already have in your closet technique. And I can just upload like a generic like medium-sized pattern maybe that works for like me. And then that way if someone is doing it for someone else, if they're smaller than me, they can go down a size, and I'll show them how to do that, where you just kind of trace around the whole thing and make everything smaller. Or if they're bigger, they just kind of expand the pattern. But otherwise, I'll probably just mention, you know, if they are an XL size, go grab an X. Whoop, I threw away my whole eyeball. Go grab a XL shirt from Goodwill, Walmart, or borrow one from whoever you're making it for, and then they can copy off of that. But maybe with that, I can start with the hood part and be like, here's how you make a hood, and then do that at the beginning, and then make like section 2 of the video can be, if you want to make the shirt part, here's how you do it. Because, I mean, you could also buy a red shirt and be fine, and just put like an M on it for Team Magma. Kind of warm in here now with the cookies with the oven going. But the weather outside's been beautiful. My coworker got a new puppy, and she brought it in today, and it is the cutest thing. It's a Chihuahua Beagle mix. Her name is Cammy. And she like left her crate open so that she could go in and out, but she just wanted to sleep. She didn't want to go in and out. She just wanted to sleep in there. I meant to ask her why she picked the name Cammy. If she was like named after something. I thought about doing beanies today, but I feel like I always do beanies on my lives. So I kind of wanted to give you guys a break. And I need to make some more Gengar ones. And those just take long, and it would be very repetitive because I would just do like so many Gengars. I probably will do as many as I have beanies for, which I think I got 12. So I'll probably make 12 Gengar beanies. Unless you guys can think of any other purple thing that would look cute. Honestly, some kind of like constellation thing would be cute if I can throw something together like that. I was playing around yesterday with my embroidery software, and I did like a sakura flower, the cherry blossom. And it was really cute. I was trying to like play around with depth and stuff, and like the background be darker and then have lighter colors for like highlights. I do love Gengar. Me too. Just love Gengar. I think I have some orange beanies left. Maybe I should do some Charizard ones too, since I made Pochita, and a few of them sold, but nothing like last year at Anime Inc. But I'm hoping after this convention, I can play around with the embroidery software a little more and really, especially because of winter time, fall and winter, I want to have a lot of beanies up in my shop, and kind of gauge what you guys like. And then I want to do some embroidery on some shirts too. And I have a design for like a sweatshirt, and I bought just a cheap plain sweatshirt that I want to try it on when I get the embroidery figured out. I think I showed it a little bit in my last live, maybe? It was in one of my vlogs for sure, I think. It's a sunflower with some monarch butterflies. I love that picture, Joey, of that Allie drew of you. I want that to be your avatar on everything. It's very grunge, but adorable. Like, I want to just hug him. Yes. Did you guys know? It is very good. Did you guys know that Vaporeon's little, like, thin cone neck thing, the back of it is blue in, like, I know for pop figures. I'm not sure if it is in the anime. I can't remember. I know Joey and I discussed this. But it's like blue, the same color as its skin. Or its, yeah, skin. But I don't want it to be. I want it to be white on both sides. Kind of like the gills are, like these. So I just decided I was going to do it white on both sides because I think that looks best, you know, artist decision. Artist, can't remember what we used to call it in college, in theater. something artist with a D Bethany would know. It's like basically the artist's decision, but it's like what this artist specifically decided to do. Anyways, that's what I decided to do because I like it with it all white instead of the back being blue. So you can see I sewed the little like divots, and then I come through here and I cut the little divots. This way when it turns inside out, it's gonna turn better. If I just leave it like this, when I turn it inside out, it'll be like this shape. It won't have the whoop whoop. And we always like to clip the corners as well and the tips of the triangles. And then we just turn this inside out. I've seen a video where someone has a little tube on the side of their sewing desk, and like this is one of the hardest things to turn, as if you're making like a long strip sewn. But the easiest way to turn it is to leave one end open, so, and then one end closed. So then they put the closed end over the hole, and then they stick a like rod through it and push it all the way through, and then it all turns inside out in like one swoop. And I thought that was so cool. I don't know why we never had that in the costume shop. And then now that we have this and it has depth to it, we are just going to sew straight lines down here. And that will keep it in place and add some structure. No, don't be an ad. Ah! 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 I like how it paused when I screamed, like it got scared. That made me think of that sound that's on, I think I used it on Instagram, but I'm sure it's on other ones. It's like, no, don't turn me into a hat. That's what it reminded me of. And it's like, ah! All right, now we clip all these threads that I left. All right, so now I cleaned it up. We have those lines, and it just makes it look a little better. It just gives it some texture. So here's the part where I have to switch to either black or blue thread. I think I'm gonna go to blue so that I can sew these on first. And I just sew these on along the edge here and like fold it over. And then I kind of just sew as close to the edge as I can here. I'm gonna just trim the back a little bit if there's any extra. Oh, I also have someone that I met at Anime Inc. that wants to do a potential collab, and I'm really excited to try that. They make like sweatshirts and stuff with like tapestry, and they look really awesome and really cool. I'm excited to see what we decide to collab on. It'll probably be something Pokemon, just not sure which one yet, but like maybe like a hat and a jacket idea. But after Anime Week in Atlanta, I'm done with conventions unless I decide to do GalaxyCon Columbus. I'm still just on the fence about it. Because it's also going to be close to Christmas time, and I might just want to get Christmas orders out. Well, my friend Bethany, Once Upon a Spark, is going to be doing Columbus, Ohio. GalaxyCon in Columbus, Ohio. My bad. They did it last year, or she did it last year, and did decently well. I know that there's some people that didn't do good, so she was very happy that she, did good and was able to make profit. And since I've done similar conventions before and in the Columbus area, I feel like I will at least be able to break even and hopefully make a little profit. And Grant Gustin, that plays the CW Flash, is going to be there. And I'm really excited about that. I would like to go meet him. No, I'm not doing Ocean City. I canceled it because we're going to be gone. But I told him the reason, and he was very understanding, and I told him, of course, I do want to try for next year, but I couldn't get it to work out with our schedule at the moment. But that one is a good one. I'm really debating if I want to message MegaCon and see if they can add another table for me. But I still want to be by Bethany. But I also have made it work for like 2 years now, where I fit all my stuff in one area. Like a small area, but I'm also like, I know I can make the money to upgrade like a booth. Or upgrade my booth to like 2 tables or something. But they're moving to the other concourse. So like now's the time I feel like I could get next to Bethany. But I also feel like now's the time I could get another table. But I want both. What I'd really love would be to have an end cap and then Bethany beside me on one of these sides. And then her and I can share like a little corner too. And she would have one table, and then I would have 2 tables but have an end cap. And then if she needs some extra space, we can share that area. And then in the future, if I feel like that, like next year, if that's too much space for me, then her and I can share the end cap. Otherwise, we can just take like that whole the end cap and a corner and keep extending. But I don't know. I should message someone about that because they have been really good about answering, at least in the MegaCon like Facebook page that or Messenger page that they've created. So I should just ask. Because I want to say the table is like up to $425 or something now. So then if I got two, that would be what, $850? And I know I can at least, like, I can for sure make that. And that's not including hotel. But hotel I usually split with Bethany. So I would say max maybe like $400 for a hotel. And like 1,200 is still like I can still make profit on that. We of course want to keep it as low as possible. But that one, like MegaCon is one I know for sure. Like that is, if I want to upgrade and pay extra for a table anywhere, that one is an acceptable place to do it. That and Katsucon, I paid for the corner area last time. I think it was like $600. It was like the premium. And it was for sure worth it. But that's the other reason, like, do I want to do GalaxyCon Columbus? Because I for sure have in February and March, I have MegaCon and LCTC. And those are like top ranking, other than Katsucon, which I could still potentially get into, which is also in February. So I feel like instead of doing GalaxyCon in December, I should be prepping all of December, January, February, and just making all the hats. Just all of them. And plushies. And just get a big stock going. And beanies. And I want to be selling online too still. Like I want to have my shop open. Because I have found out that if I don't have a plan of what I want to make, sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I'm like, oh no, I have plenty of time to do this. But if I have orders or if I have a convention coming up, then I'm like, no, I need to have this made. We're almost ready to assemble Vaporeon. You good? Something with our cold water has been... I don't know if they turned off the cold water or if one of the pipes froze or something. But we've got air in our pipes currently. Alright, I'm going to switch back to white thread.
Cookies from the last batch.
There's 3 batches?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So many cookies. Are they all the same recipe? Just cooked different?
They're not cooked different. I wait till you slightly see some goldening on the top, and I take them off. Because if you put them on any longer, they overcook.
I love cookies. You like them?
Yeah. I think they're better than the last ones.
That you made?
Mm-hmm.
Not the last batch, right?
No, last time.
You know, I was looking at the packaging again today for this stuff, and you remember how I was like, "Here, like Daisy, smell it. We'll see if she licks it." I didn't realize till this morning that it's like grapeseed oil, which grapes are bad for dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Not that that would have killed her or made her sick, that one little sniff or lick, but I was like,
We're
good
gonna
thing.
let her lick it anyway.
Well, good thing she doesn't have any interest in it. Thank you, love.
You're welcome.
I bought popcorn at the store too. No. No ads, no ads. No ads. I got popcorn at the store. So I'm very excited to have popcorn tonight. I think we're done for cookies for tonight. Let me go wash my hands though, because I think I got chocolate on them. Alright. Vaporeon, assemble. Oops, sorry. Hi, Oberdober. What you doing? What you doing? Come say hi. Come say hi. Hello. It's Oberdober. This is Obi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, Kenobi. Is that your name? Obi. Obi. And that's Daisy. Yes, she's jealous. Oh, thank you. That was right in my mouth hole. Love. Oh. Kisses. Oh, giving your sister kisses. Oh, how sweet. Daisy, you want to say hi? Come here. Over here. There she is. Okay, come on. There's the Daisy. Beautiful kissy. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh, you guys got eye boogies today. What is up with that, huh? What's up with them eye boogies? Get out of there. Okay, get down. Okay, get down. Off. Off. Thank you. I ran out of bobbin. Put my little acorn Kirby somewhere where you can see him, but I wonder if I can put him like holding on to the side of my machine. seat will he sit up here? He'll technically sit there. I don't know if that'll interfere with my thread at all. And he might fall. We'll see. Oh no, an ad. You probably can't even hear the music now, can you? Because of my sound machine. If you guys have any ideas for December Kirby, let me know. Last year I did a snowman, and he was fun and cute. I'm so sorry, Obi. I sneezed right on him. I didn't want to sneeze on my hat, and I didn't know he was behind me. Sorry, baby. Right now we can turn this one inside out. Oh, and just a heads up, I won't be live next Tuesday because we will be out of town. So no live, but next Tuesday we should be back to regularly scheduled programming. This one is like super satisfying and like kind of simple to sew because it like is all flat things, like the ear, there's no like ears that are like really stiff and sticking out, and this part is just like flat and it has the fins. I do have to do a little bit of hand sewing for this one because it has that middle part. So I can't get the whole thing to lay completely flat and like sew it together. So that's why I have to like sew it to this half and then we combined it with the other one and sew it together. So here's like one half of the hat. So I've got back into listening to true crime and things like that. And recently, Bethany sent me the one about the like 5 serial killers that were all active around the same time in the 70s. So I watched that, and then I went on a spiral on Netflix documentaries. And one of them was about it wasn't like McLeod, it was something Mick. But the way that it was spelled was not the way that I was thinking. Anyways, with like the tragic boat accident with that girl and the like son that came from this big family name was driving, but of course nothing happened because they were able to like sweep it under the rug. And then I watched another one about this mom who got really spiritual and kind of pulled an Abraham, I believe, where she was like, God told me to kill my children if I trusted him, kind of thing. And that one was intense too. And then I started watching Cold Case Files because I didn't see any other documentaries that really stuck out to me. So I just started the Cold Case Files on Netflix and have been watching those episodes of like where they usually DNA finally is found after they collected it from like the 80s and 90s before it was real big. in criminal cases, and then they find who like murdered their child like decades ago. I also found out today on like Sirius XM that Britney Spears auditioned to play the lead female role in The Notebook, the one that Rachel McAdams is not famous for, but plays as. And they played like her audition tape, and I was like, honestly, it doesn't sound bad. But I didn't see how her acting was. And that Matthew McConaughey auditioned for the role of Jack in the Titanic that Leonardo DiCaprio plays. That blew my mind. And I feel like there was another one, but I can't remember. Jennifer Lawrence was supposed to, or like auditioned for Bella in Twilight. There was a whole list, I think. Whoever, the guy that voices on Sirius XM, like I think Pop 2K or whatever. I think he released like a list. I'll have to see if I can find it. Let me get this sewn up and then I'll look it up because I'm also really curious. One of the things I always forget with Vaporeon is to put the other fin that goes on the forehead at the top. No. Okay. I always forget to put this in. And I have to make it like shorter too, so I have to like put it in further. And then I also have to make sure that it's sticking the right way because the dark blue needs to be at the bottom of the hat. Like this. And then I have to push it all the way to the back. All right. Sew this up. So then I just sew it as far as I can. And then I come over to this side. And try to sew this part as far as I can. And yeah, see how the blue of this part, it's sticking down this way? That's the way we want it. We don't want the blue facing that way. And then I have to go and hand sew this area. But before I do that, let me look it up. Let's see if I can look it up on here. Iconic roles that were almost played by someone else. George Clooney almost got Noah Calhoun in The Notebook, which is the main guy in The Notebook. I don't know who Claire Danes is, but she was potentially going to be Rose on the Titanic. I'm trying to find ones that I like really know. Justin Timberlake for Rocketman, Elton John movie. Reba McEntire as the lady, not the mom, but the lady that's on the rich side for the Titanic that loves Rose and is like, you know, go with who you want to go with. You know, don't let a man tell you what to do. They call her Unsinkable Molly Brown. But it's played by what's her name? She's in Annie as Miss Hannigan. Gwyneth Paltrow, also for Rose on the Titanic. John Travolta as Forrest Gump. Johnny Depp as Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Al Pacino as Han Solo. Ooh. Oh, no. Don't open.
Yeah, there's a Matthew McConaughey. Henry Cavill as Edward Cullen. Honestly, I think I would have preferred that. All right, I don't know if I'm almost through them all. I'm gonna look at a few more. Okay, that's it. That's it for that article. There were definitely some more articles, but that's a fun little side note that I heard today. I always find that interesting. There was one person on there that was supposed to be Rachel, or like auditioned for Rachel from Friends, and I didn't know who she was. But I think that's crazy to think, like, in an alternate universe where she got the role instead of Jennifer Aniston, then that girl would probably be like Jennifer Aniston. Would be the popular, or not popular, but have the fame that she's had and all that. It's crazy how, like, some of these actors get, like, the one big part and then you're set. And then there's some people that get that one big part, like the girl that played Rose from the Titanic. I don't know if I'm sure she's been in other stuff, but like that's what you know her for. Whereas like Leonardo DiCaprio, he's been in a lot of other stuff. Alright, now I got this hand sewn. I'm gonna double check my seams on the other side, see if they look good. And then it's time to put the eyes on and the nose. Okay, I'm gonna do one more stitch to push this down. No! Why is all the ads? And they're the unskippable ones. Why do you do this to me?
Hello, love. How's it going?
Good.
You okay?
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
What?
Did you eat something?
No.
Oh.
Cookies?
Cookies. Alright, so then what I do for this now, for the eyes, I used to just hot glue them on. But it actually, even though you would think it would be faster, it actually takes longer. Where now I hot glue them on a little bit so that they don't move, and then I sew them with the machine. And then they're super secure. And I don't have to worry about them like coming off or getting pulled off. And I don't wash them, but it would probably make them a little safer to wash. But I still don't recommend washing them. So this is what it looks like. You can kind of see from the side. But I just place them on and see if it looks even. And then I do make sure that the nose is hot glued on all the way, because that is too difficult to try to sew, especially right there on the seam of the hat. So I just hot glue that down, and then I sew the eyes on. And I just do a little hot glue kind of in the middle, so it doesn't move like from any angles. Like we don't want it to like only glue it here and it like pivot. All right, and then now that those are glued on pretty good, I'm gonna put one more place over here. I will switch back to black thread, And I'm going to sew around the whole eye so that it stays on. My little buddy up here. Oops. Yeah, this takes a lot of pivoting and maneuvering. So luckily I don't have to do this like a lot. It's only at the end of the hat. So there's one, and then also other one, and then we'll be done. And then this hat is going to that person that I didn't know if the number they input was an apartment or a suite. And I don't think they've got back to me yet. I will double check. But this one is ready to go. I just want to make sure their address is right because as of right now, USPS can't verify their order. Verify their address. Okay, perfect. They got back to me. Let me input what they gave me and see if that works. We are ready to pack this hat up. I do that. Shipping labels. Oh, I just splashed out my eye. Hi, Daisy. Can you not? I think that's what they have. Sometimes you just have to type it all out. So let's see if that works. Yep, verified it. You just had to put like county road instead of co-road, like CORD. It wanted you to put county. Alright, we can go ahead and get that shipping level 2. It's not time. If you want to go boop someone, go boop your daddy. Go boop daddy, not me. Do not. No, I'm not going with you. Have kisses? Oh, thank you. Daisy, have kisses. Wait. Have kisses? Come here. Come here. Come here. Have kisses. Why'd you punch me? Have kisses? Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay, now go get daddy. Go get him. Go beat him up. He's coming. He's coming to get you. Oh, no, she brought me a toy. As you bring me a toy, oh, give me that toy. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Oh, goodness. Alright, out. Ready? Get. I just smacked the camera with the toy. Okay. So let's see if we can fit it in here. It's a little tight snug. It's a little snug. Put tape on it. Oh no. That's my last piece of tape. I think I have more tape in here. Oh no, I'm out of packing tape. reusable one, where you can reload the tape dispenser. I guess I'm gonna have to just put it inside of one of these bags because I'm gonna have a little bit of tape, but I didn't get to tape the whole thing. I could maybe put the packing label over it, like give it some non-packing tape and then put the label over it too, just to make sure it's held tight. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I mean, it's contained. All right, just need to make a list. And I also used another bolt of white, so now we have 3 bolts of white. And I need to order I think that's a garbage truck. Tape. I just got some zip ties and bungee cords for my Artist Alley stuff. I'm hoping the bungee cords will help with my bags not falling off my little cart that I have. And hopefully I can use it to strap on the grid walls too. I have them strapped to the little dolly. So hopefully that'll hold. And then I'm hoping like I can draw you guys a picture. So the little dolly that we have is like a little cart. So it's not very big. It's like, here's the handle. And then like here's the wheels. You know? And then this has like little railing handles here, and this back part's open. And then we have this little flat area. Can you see this? It looks like a bed. So for my dolly, we put the grid walls up against this and stand them straight up. There's my grid walls standing up. And then I put these little clamps here at the bottom to kind of hold it in place so it doesn't like slide forward. And then I also put like a duffel bag or a suitcase down here at the bottom to help keep this pushed back. And then if I'm not by myself and have Joey to help me like watch, I'll stack 2 duffel bags on top of here. And my hope is I can take like the little bungee, they're the like hooky things, hook it here, and like hook it back around down to the bottom here. And that'll help those stay. So if I am by myself, I can still load this. And then I'd also like to have like a bungee from here around to here
to hold those grids onto that rail, because these clamps don't really do anything. They kind of just help it a little bit to not slide, but honestly, if I went over a bump, it would just push everything off. So that's my little doodle. That's my little doodle. So now I guess it's time to do some Totoro. This is good. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right, I am gonna run to the bathroom before I start on Totoro. Oh my gosh, there's so much fuzzies on here. So I'm gonna mute my mic and I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Hello, we're back. Welcome, Cass. I don't know if you're still there. But we're back. We're going to work on a Totoro hat. And I've already got started on it a little bit. So I'll show off what we're doing again. I'm doing these three little triangle things on the inside, and then I have the other side's gonna have the same thing. And then the gray will be on the outside. And it'll have pockets on the inside. So let me switch this color back to white. Yay! Welcome back, Cass. I'm so glad you're here. We just finished a Vaporeon hat. And now we're going to work on a Totoro. I keep getting mascara in my eye. Ugh. I gotta get different mascara. I hate this mascara. How are you doing, Cass? Good, I hope. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Did you do anything fun this weekend before? And are you ready for Halloween? It's less than a week away. Yeah, I'm doing great. Joey and I just got back from a convention in Virginia. And now we have a few days to prep. And then we have another convention that we go to. We leave Thursday to go to in Atlanta, Georgia. So staying busy and sewing all the time. How are your puppies doing, Cass? And was it your puppies or the other fam's puppy that might be pregnant? Was it Gwen that you thought might be? Do we have an answer about that yet? Have you guys found anything out? Or have they found anything out? Alright, I almost got this. Or this is the last one, but like I said, I cut out 6 of these hats. That's going to be fun to sew. Not even 6 more times, like 12 more times, because I have to do it on each one. I'm going to Jellystone. Yes, Gwen, it was a phantom pregnancy. She's not. Okay, that's good because I know she was a puppy herself. I'm glad to hear she's doing good. But Jellystone, that sounds fun. I've never been. So I don't know what all there is to do. Do they have something spooky going on right now there? Yeah. Okay. That sounds super fun then. We love spooky stuff. I think Joey and I are going to try to plan the first weekend in November, like after Halloween weekend, or after Halloween that weekend. Because we don't have anything planned right off. So hopefully we can do just all the spooky stuff that we missed. Okay. Yeah, I remember you said something about a party. Is that... Let me see what day this second is on. Hi, Angel. Welcome. We're working on a Totoro hat right now. Discussing spooky things that we could do this weekend. Okay, the 3rd. Okay. November 3rd is a Friday. Okay. So yeah, we could still do something on like Saturday night. I really want to do Frightland, I think, over Penhurst, but I would still do Penhurst for sure. If Ed and Allie still want to go, and we could try to do both. We could do one on Saturday night and one on Sunday night. I'm going camping with Cass. Oh, nice! Oh, on the 4th. Okay, so it's on a Saturday. Okay, so we could do something Friday. Do you know what time? Because, like, if it's early afternoon, we could go that night. Camping does sound fun. The only camping I've ever really done is in, like, my backyard. That too? Okay. And then I know some people like go camping in their back of their truck and like camper and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever done that either. Or like a van. Ooh, we're getting all the hearts and smiley faces. I love it. I love it. So I guess you're camping in Jellystone? Sounds like so much fun. I'm here for s'mores. And then we have something tomorrow, don't we? I've tent camp. That's fun. Because do we ever get a time for tomorrow? With your friend Joey? Yeah. Jellystone. Woo! I love a good bonfire. I love hot dogs, s'mores. I love the smell of a campfire. Hot chocolate, but I love apple cider the most. 6:30? Okay. Perfect. So yeah, like you said, that's a full work day. Bonfire tomorrow, right? Do we need to bring anything? We could save, I don't know how many cookies you made. It seemed like a lot. But if you want to take some cookies. Because I don't think Aunt Mel and Mum like will want that much. If we want adult beverages. Okay. Sounds good. So Cass, is that haunted or like spooky trail thing that you were talking about? Is that at Jellystone too? What? Who told you that? Did you ask them? Oh, where you drive in? Ooh, so like will they come up to the car? Mom won't eat chocolate chip cookies? What about Uncle Paul? Also, Bethany said she's on her way home, so we can like play some games later when I get off the live. No, it's like in a forest you walk through. Okay, so like at the part where you drive into Jellystone, that's where they'll have the haunted stuff, I guess. And you like walk through it. Sounds spooky. Uncle Paul will, but he might not be there. Okay, well, we'll see. Didn't Mel tell you she's on a diet? Because I wanted to give him some cookies. But if they don't take any, then we definitely should take some to the place tomorrow. Because I know that they would eat all of those cookies at the dog shop, but I don't know if they need that many cookies. And we can also pack some with us for this weekend. Okay, let's see. How do I like this Totoro? I think it's cute. It gives a Totoro feel. Especially when I put the ears on. I have to turn them inside out, but like, yeah. Yeah, that gives Totoro. Yes. Yes. She tells us all the time she won't eat things because she's on a diet. I guess so. What are you and Joe dressing up as? If you are, I'm going to be a witch and Angel is Stitch. That's so cute. Angel is Stitch because, you know, Angel is also the name of Stitch's like girlfriend. You're going to be a witch. I love it. No ads. Yeah, we're going to be Team Magma Grunt from Pokemon. So like they usually wear like all black and then they have a red like sweatshirt on and like a hood with like horns. And it's from Pokemon. And we're gonna wear it to our convention this weekend too. But we're also gonna go help my mom hand out candy, and we're gonna wear it for the trick or treaters. And then if any of the kids recognize us, which I don't know if they will, but I know at least one of them will have to. Like some young boy that loves Pokemon will have to know who we are, and we'll give them a Pokemon card. That also reminds me of, I think Tia is done with the video and she sent it to me. And I need to upload it and do that description and watch it too. I want to really watch it. But I keep forgetting. So remind me to do that before we leave, hopefully, so we can watch it together. For our wedding video. Nice. Almost 1,000 subs. I am so excited. I think we're at like 713. And I'm just gonna be so excited when we get to 1,000. It's gonna be crazy when we finally get there. And then I also have to get watch hours, but those are going like pretty steady. As long as I keep putting up like videos, it just accumulates more views. So I'm not worried about that part of it. I think it'll come when it is meant to. Zooming through this. Are you gonna wear costumes to Jellystone? Like, do they let you wear costumes? Or are you gonna wear those for like Halloween? On Halloween? Yes, it's a thing you do, a costume contest and trick-or-treating. Oh, nice. All right, that'll be fun because I know some places like they won't let you wear costumes because they don't want people to get you confused with like scare actors or people that are jumping out at you. I love a good costume contest though. I won one time in like middle school, I think, for a Halloween party. I also won in middle school as well, I think 8th grade. I won a pumpkin painting contest with a group of friends. I think we had 4 of us, and we got like the first prize for the pumpkin painting contest was like $25. And like if you did it by yourself, of course, you got the whole $25. But since we did it as a group, we like split it. But we won first place and we painted a penguin, and I think we did 2 pumpkins, like a big pumpkin and then a little pumpkin, and like stacked it and painted it. And it was super cute. And we got first place. Last year someone did like old people, even the babies. So there were babies like with old people like glasses and wrinkles. That's funny. I've seen one where like the baby has like a walker. That's really cute. I love a good theme. Or like if a group does it together. OB. And a group of like 20. There was like 20 of them that did that. That's crazy. Oh, I guess I can put a picture of Totoro up there. Totoro. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oberdober. I remember how to add. Sorry if you hear my clicking. And then a circus, so clown, ballerina, and an elephant. Oh, that sounds so cute. Oh no, it cut out his eye. Okay, I think that'll be okay, because, yeah. Look, it cut out its eye and its mouth. Can you guys see that? But if I put it in the white, he's fine. Twins were the Shining twins. That would be fun. Oh, look, a little Totoro up in there. Isn't he so cute? That sounds fun to see, the Shining twins. Okay, we got our little Totoro ears. No, no ads. Sorry, I scream every time, but I just don't want the mic to pick it up. There we go. Yeah, we went to Spirit Halloween and there were a lot of good fun costumes. Joey and I really loved the inflatable ones, especially the Fall Guys. Just the big blow up ones, they're so cute. All right, good. I'm gonna go pack. Have fun and good luck. Thank you. Yeah, have fun on your trip too. Whenever you guys leave, have a good time. Be safe. Sounds like so much fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can put whiskers on him and them look good but also stay. Because I could do like felt whiskers. I could maybe like draw them on. I just need a new fabric marker. Or I guess I could try to do like little stitches. Like embroider by hand. Because I feel like he has to have his whiskers, right? Looking around what other colors I have, what other things I can make. Because I don't have blue to make All Might, but I might try to throw together a couple of Dekus. And then I also might use that same color green to make the Todoroki one from Demon Slayer. And just do like some black squares. Obi, go get Daddy. He'll feed you. It's time now. He'll feed you. No. Alright, let's see. It gets spaced like... Oh, the usual distance from each other on the head. That'll look. Yeah, I think that's a good distance. Looks like he has little Christmas trees on his head. Oh. I think somebody ordered a Splatoon pattern. Alright, that looks good. And then we're going to do the other one and line it up the same. And I just like to line this other one up so that they should be equal distances from each other. That looks good. Alright, there's the other side, and then we're gonna put the two together. I forgot that I also want to put a little leaf on his head. That's in one of the scenes from the movie. I think that would be so cute, and it would just be a little extra touch to make it cute. Obi, go talk to Daddy. Go get him. Oh, there you go. He took off running so fast. Speaking of, though, I need to order their heartworm pills. Thank you, love, for feeding the puppers. No, Mr. Acorn. Get back up there. There we go. Alright, let's flip it inside out. Yeah, this looks like Totoro, right? Aw, look at it. I think I could have put the ears a little bit higher up, like a little more like this. What are you doing? Obi just comes in here slinging his toy around. Yeah, I think the next one I'll just try to do it a little more here where they're not like sticking out kind of like a alien. Oh, but this does remind me though of that Hello Kitty, that black Hello Kitty thing. Maybe I'll add that to my list. Hold on, let me start writing some stuff down. What are you doing, you silly boy? Oh, he thought he was getting more food. All right, I want to do Deku, um, Todoroki. I would like to do My Hero uniform, but I don't have that color. Oh, the Hello Kitty thing. And my Jake the Dog hat sold out, but I don't have any more yellow. So I'm just looking at my closet right now. I'm looking at the colors I have. I have orange. Can I help you? Throwing stuff at me. Did you guys eat some food? Oh, I wanted to make Umbreons. I'm not gonna be able to get all this done. 2, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 hours right there if I just do one of each hat. Maybe I'll stay up late tonight. We'll see. Because I want to do Gengar beanies. I don't have to do all 12, but I would at least like to have 6 because I know for sure I sold all 6 at Anime Inc. All right, so let's finish up Totoro real quick. Let me find the green I want to do for leaf head. I actually feel like I can do the Korok leaf that I did. Like, let's see if I just take this. That might be a little bit too. Let me look at my images. No, do not come back in here and whine at me. I just want one good image of him with the leaf on his head, like he is at the bus stop. Okay. It's got a little, like, you can see the stem sticking out too. So, yeah, this isn't gonna work. It's got too much of a butt to it. It's got too much booty. So I'm gonna try just to draw like call it a poplar leaf, if you will. Something like this.
And it would just have to sit back far enough where his eyes will fit. We'll try that. What you doing, Ridley? I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get you. I didn't speak him that time. No. Okay, so like that. And then let's cut this out in green. I need to get more of this green. This is what I use for the Korok bucket hats too. And I do really like this color. And this will give it a pop of color too. Oh my gosh! I think maybe I can just do a stitch too to hold these up. And then we have that, and then he's got this little stem coming off. So I'm gonna sew this. Give him like a little stem. Okay. Just do like, there we go. Cute! And I want to make his eyes. He's got white eyes with black pupils. See. Let me just cut a quick circle. Was that Opie whining? What was the noise? Okay, let's see. Is that a good size eye? Or is that too big? No, that wasn't Opie whining. He's right behind me. Okay, let me get another eye going. And then he's got these little black dots, like right in the middle. Okay, let's see. Does he look crazy?
Oh, and then I want to make his nose. Oh my gosh, the nose just made it. But his nose is a little bit closer to his eyes, so I'm like, does that need to go here? And then maybe we pull the leaf back a little. Pull his eyes down a little. It's kind of hard to get the angle right on camera. Let me look at him from the front. I just love him. Stop. Why is he so cute? And oh my gosh, he's so stinking cute. Alright, now I'm gonna sew this leaf. You can sit right here. Sit. Stay. And we'll sew this leaf together. I always like to do a little seam down my leaf. So I'm going to try that too to give it some depth and see if I like it. Toby, you have to wait. Okay, I'll take you out when I'm done. So yeah, I'm gonna do just like a seam right down here. Like that. You can kind of see it. And then I think I'll put this. I don't know. Most of them are like right in the middle of his head. But I kind of want to do it more towards the back. I still want that little bloop on the top, but it would be weird if it was right in the center of that the line. So I think I'll put it back there. And I'm just gonna hand sew this on real quick. Could probably machine sew it on and it would look okay. But just to be safe. It's kind of like what I did for the little acorn Kirby that I have. For my Patreon of the month. There's this little hat. Okay, now I have to sew his black pupils on his eyes. Probably could have kept that in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug the hot glue gun back in.
All right. Let's glue some stuff on, sew some stuff on. Actually don't. I think I can go ahead and attach this sleeve. I was a little worried because I'm gonna have to put it under the sewing machine still. I think it'll be okay. New York Comic Con 2024. I would love to. I was literally just thinking about my convention schedule for next year and what I would want to do. I would love to do it. Have you done it, Damon? Or been to it? Have you sold at it? I know it's hard to get into, but that's one of my goals. That one, C2E2, and Emerald Coast. And then also the anime one that's really big in California. Would love to do that one. I can't think of what it's called right now. I went to the New York City Comic Con. It was awesome. You should go there and sell what you're selling. Enjoyed yourself. Yeah. I think my stuff would do pretty good there. I just gotta get into it. But I think once you get in, you're good to go. I think you can stay or not stay, but I think they oh my goodness, dogs. I think they know that you're a good company, a good business, and so they will let you in another year. And I think I kind of, cause some of those applications they ask you if you've been affiliated or sold of any of the other ones. Because I applied for Dragon Con too. That's one I would like to get into. And Dragon Con, they asked if I've done any of those other conventions. So I think once I get into one, hopefully the other ones will be like, yeah, she can handle herself. And I mean, I'm hoping that part of the problem is maybe they don't see that I have, I'm still a small little table. So in my mind, I was also just thinking before you messaged that, when I was thinking in my head, I wanted to see if MegaCon will let me have a bigger table, and I might look into Lexington Comic Con in Kentucky and make next year 2024 less conventions but get a bigger space and kind of grow my inventory and just focus on that. And like I've been saying for the rest of this year, I've been saying that I want to do less conventions but do the big ones. Like MegaCon Orlando, Lexington, Kentucky one. I did
Anime Central in Illinois. That one was super good. And I do feel like if I had more stock, like I sold out of hats at that one, that I would have made more because I heard a lot of people did really well. So I do think if I had more stock there and more time to prep, I would like to do MomoCon, but that's usually the weekend after Anime Week, or not Anime Weekend, Anime Central. So I would have to double stock for that one. Philadelphia Fan Expo 2024. I don't know if I've looked into that one. I feel like maybe I had some friends do that one because we are close to Philly. I've never personally been or done that one. And then MegaCon 2024 in Orlando, I will be there. I'm looking at hopefully getting a bigger table or like an in space. I'm going to message them, see what they can offer or like what's available. So I've applied for KatsuCon. I applied for MagFest. If I get into those, MagFest is in January, and then KatsuCon is usually February. But MegaCon Orlando is now the first weekend in February. So if I got into all those, it would be MagFest, MegaCon, KatsuCon, and then LCTC within like 3 months. So 4 conventions in 3 months. I'm going to tell you I've been to all anime Comic Cons, not the one in California, only on the East Coast. Oh, okay, you've been you've been to all the anime cons. Okay. Nice. Make sure when you leave, you get off today, make sure to look up Galaxy Con. Is it a certain Galaxy Con? Ooh, why is it highlighting? It is like highlighted my whole chat. Okay, well, anyways. Love anime, put your mind to it. And want to go all these Comic Cons and make money, put your mind to it. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely plan on it. It's gonna be my goal to try to get to some of these bigger ones. Because there's a plush artist that I follow, Night Owl. And they do just like they sell online and sew, but they just do kind of like 4 main conventions. And that's it for like the year. They do like Dragon Con, New York Comic Con. They do LCTC, which I think is a local one for them, and C2E2, and like that's it. And of course, they make like so much stock for it and prepare for it, but do I make anime? Does that say book bags? I don't know why it won't let me like scroll. I do not make anime book bags. I bought a pattern off of another artist to try to make kind of like a backpack, but I haven't finished it yet. I cut some stuff for it, but I haven't got into the backpack.
but I wouldn't mind to like look into making some because you know I got that pattern.
I'm trying to do all the Comic Cons like everyone. They always want to go to MegaCon this year. I won't be going to MegaCon February. I'm sticking with Dragon Con, Dallas Fan Expo in 2024.
Nice. Is Dragon Con's usually in like the summer, right? Is that correct? I applied this year and I got waitlisted, which I'm honestly okay with because I am honored just to get waitlisted. Like I didn't mind that I didn't get a table, but I got waitlisted. GalaxyCon tickets go on sale Friday. Which GalaxyCon is that? Because I was looking into getting a table at GalaxyCon Columbus in Ohio. My friend went to that one last year. But I haven't looked into the other GalaxyCons. I know one of my other friends did the Richmond one, and they said they probably wouldn't do it again, like selling there wise. Yeah, was that GalaxyCon Columbus? They have so many. There's a GalaxyCon Raleigh in North Carolina. There's a GalaxyCon in Richmond, Virginia. There's a GalaxyCon Columbus, Ohio, which is the newest one. I'm sure there's one somewhere close to Florida. I don't know, Georgia, Florida. I'm sure there's one somewhere. Alright, time to glue, or not glue, time to sew these eyes on. And then I will probably getting off for the night.
round and round we go. The Totoro eye. He's done! Oh, I love him so much. What do you guys think? He's so derpy. Alright, let me get the head back up here. Look how derpy he is. Thank you, love. Ah. Ah. I don't think I'll attach these ears. I'm just gonna try the next one I do and try to put him a little bit closer to his head. Because I'm worried if I, like, tack this down, it's gonna mess with the leaf. So we'll just leave this for now. Look at him. Ah! He's so cute. Alright. Let's turn off this music and say our goodbyes. Got some fuzzies on him. Alright. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone that came in and chatted with me. It's always so much more fun when someone's in here talking and chatting and I don't have a lot of silence pauses. If you're interested in the Totoro or like the Vaporeon that you guys saw me make earlier, or like building cats and the stuff you saw me ship out at the beginning of this video, I will have that available at Anime Week in Atlanta this weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. And then after that, they will be available online if I have them in stock still. But I do plan on adding these to the shop when I get back. And this little guy, little Acorn Kirby, he is the November Patreon. And if you're interested, patreon.com/lynaroundsewing. Check it out. $20, you get one of these little plushies and you get a sticker. And I think that's all the announcements that I have for you. And I will see you guys in the next video. I have a vlog going up on Friday, and it will either be our wedding video of like our actual wedding day footage, or it will be our honeymoon. So it just depends on which one I get up online first. And then be on the lookout. I'll have an Anime Inc. vlog going up soon, and then I'll have Anime Week in Atlanta vlog after that. So make sure you check those out when they go up too. Bye bye!